What's up, everybody? You know what it is. Young Nisa checking in for Meet the Plug Media Pass tonight. I got one of my favorite artists, one of my favorite people in the world. Definitely 100 solid from the time I met him to where we at right now. I'm going to introduce y'all to the one, the only, my dog, Head Turner Bosco. What's popping?
Wow, what's up with you? What's up?
Hey, man, I'm just so happy to have you on this call with me, because that means you grinding, you doing something, you putting out this music. What's been going on with you in the last, let me say, year and a half? What's your last year and a half been looking like?
Overall, or just as far as the music wise?
Music wise, what you been doing this past year and a half? Because we gonna lead this up to clap, because I want to talk about clapping a little bit.
I've been trying to hit all different aspects, you know what I'm saying, and touch on a lot of different subjects through the music, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Things I feel like they need to be talked about. So I've been hitting them with, you know what I'm saying, I got like culture song dealing with street, you know what I'm saying, music. Then I've been trying to still learn a lot of the social media avenues of promoting the music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's crazy you brought that up, because that is one of the biggest shifts I think I've seen probably in the last 7 to 10 years, is how social media is kind of really letting us know what records are going to be the trending hot records. So having a transition, like you said, is that where you went with like a record like Clap? Because the Clap is more, you know, I just heard Fake Love, Real Hate, you know what I'm saying? Like all your other records, but Clap is like for the ladies with you start thinking that?
Yeah, he sent it to me. You know what I'm saying? He'll send me different stuff, you know what I'm saying, through my email off and on.
Yeah.
And he kind of got a feel of certain stuff I like, so he'll send me certain stuff. And when I heard it, I'm like, this one I need to do for the, you know what I'm saying, for the club. Because I ain't did one for the club in a long time.
Right. If somebody's listening to Clap, what other vibes can they expect from you? Like what other areas can they hear Bosco go on your full projects?
Whatever, anything that's going on in society, I touch on it for the full project. I'm gonna touch on all different aspects of life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's try to bring my own point of view, and that's the only thing that I can, you know what I'm saying, actually critique, is because it's just coming from me, from my standpoint of how I observe and reflect and take in and comprehend.
Yeah.
Back to the, you know what I'm saying, to the listener the same way. So how I feel about certain things that's going on. That's really, you know what I'm saying, relate to what I got going on.
Right. That's dope. Like, and speaking of like relating to what you have going on, and speaking kind of from like what's going on around you right now in the climate that we're in, leading up to, you know, the election. What are your thoughts? What are your feels about where this is going? What do you see? You think we're gonna have Big Daddy T again? Like, kind of, where's your mind at with this?
I think this is a turning point to the thing that's going on with the orange guy, is that this is what America created that. I'm saying the government created that because they pushed his father, and his father learned the game. You know what I'm saying? And government assistance is what gave his father the game. I read a few books dealing with it. So America made that. So America had to destroy it. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna have to take responsibility for that. And that's, you know what I'm saying? So they have to destroy it and show him that he's not above the law. And they have to, if he's able to win another 4 years, it's gonna be chaos.
Yeah.
From the top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? From top to bottom.
I just don't. It's such a weird time. It's like I'm looking at like the house slowly crumbling. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, but you can't do anything about it. I don't know. I just sit back and observe, and I'm like, man, this is some crazy stuff. Like, I couldn't get away with this. I just don't understand.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything coming home, you know what I'm saying? They reap it. This country is reaping what it sowed, because those laws that are wrote a certain way, they written, you know what I'm saying, by the same people that neglect them. So, you know what I'm saying? So Trump been in the circle of that, so he can exploit that, because he know the game that been played. So, you know what I'm saying, he's just playing it more rambunctious. He's more out in the open game that get played. So for America to say who they really want to say that we are, you know what I'm saying, but people, you know what I'm saying, the country hasn't lived up to that expectation.
Yeah.
What they claim the American dream, and you know what I'm saying, if you work hard, you know what I'm saying, you'll be successful. No, that's not what it is. If you work easy, you know the right people, you'll be successful.
That's true. You know that's true.
So he been supporting a lot of games that, you know what I'm saying, why that shirt that I had called She Just Never Lose. That's
Mm-hmm.
based on, you know what I'm saying, Trump is part of that. You know what I'm saying? The system is part of that. The
Yeah.
cheaters always, you know what I'm saying? The cheaters always win. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But they
You
say the cheaters
damn.
never win.
Hey, that's a crazy way to look at that. Like, but it makes so much sense. It's like, well, they know the game, they know the loopholes. Why wouldn't they be able to execute and win every time? That man, that puts it in perspective. Let me transition a little bit from the politics to like, like a week and a half ago or whatever, Kanye West was tweeting a lot, right? And basically it was about ownership and masters and all this kind of stuff. You as an artist, what did you take away from any of that you've seen? Did that help you anyway to know like, hey, I need to be owning my publishing, my masters, all that kind of stuff?
I kind of already, you know what I'm saying, on that aspect for the masters and the publishing, I already own all of that. I came back, I went through the trials of that when I was younger. So
Yeah.
there was a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, errors that I learned from 15 years ago. And now I got the business side, because you know what I'm saying, the business side, if you thinking it's just, you know what I'm saying, gonna be all fun and games, it'll
Right.
discourage you if you just want to rap and that's it, and then the money gonna come. No, it'll discourage you if you're looking at it from that standpoint, and
Right.
it get harder once you get, and the more you get the business under you know what I'm saying, under your belt, it get harder because people not gonna, you know what I'm saying, be able to play with you, so they're not gonna deal with you, period, if they can't win off you. So
That
you really
part.
got to keep getting out the mud. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's a lot of game, and hopefully, anybody watching this video, watching this interview, can take some pieces from that, because that's real right there. Like, when you at a certain level and you're highly educated, they know that, what I'm saying, they can't play with you. They can't play on your top. So, speaking of which, we gonna definitely want to highlight the song "Clap," because that do you have anything coming after this? Because we running this clap, running it up. What's next?
I got that Black Lives Matter. I dropped that right after. I just dropped that too. And it, you know what I'm saying, I'm
Yeah,
really feeling that
I need
hard.
to get that. I don't have it.
You don't have it? I thought you seen that. I know you seen it.
I don't got it. I ain't seen it in my email.
You ain't seen it. You ain't seen it all nowhere on social media.
No, I'm saying I ain't seen it in my email.
Yeah, I got you. I was when I was promoting. I wanted to catch you out by surprise. I thought you would have seen it.
Hey, now look, I seen you working. One day I was I don't know if I was scrolling the gram or Facebook, but I seen that video for the bathing suit, the head turner clothing bathing suit. Oh yeah. I was like, hey, my boy working. I see you. Heck yeah. I love it. So is it anything like right now where you at in your career, is there anybody that you want to work with? You always bring legends to the city. You know what I'm saying? You always bring the real to the city. Who would you want to put on the album? If anybody, because it don't have to be anybody.
People that I know that I have, you know what I'm saying, that I want to work with in the near future is 3D Nati.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's how you pronounce it.
Oh yeah. She fine.
Yeah.
She fine.
You know what I'm saying? I've been hollering at her, you know what I'm saying? That's way, you know what I'm saying, because she be working.
Yeah.
She be jamming, just like, you know what I'm saying, when I reached out to you with the same, you know what I'm saying, same way. Now, for as major in the game, like for as people that, you know what I'm saying, that it be when I reach out to them legends, it be because I'm a fan myself, and I want to saying, and I'm doing it for the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So they go.
I'm telling you, I had some great nights with you doing it for the culture. I'm just put it like that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
City up. Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? For like legendary, that to reach legendary status, that's kind of in between generations, zero.
Yeah.
He's still in between. You know what I'm saying? He's not old school, but he's not new school either. You know
Right. Yeah. Zero definitely. I could see that collaboration being crazy with you and him.
Yeah.
I could see that. Dang. So any advice that you want to give anybody before we get into where they can find all your information?
The advice for the music wise is, you know what I'm saying, do the research, study if you want to, you know what I'm saying, if you don't want to be played, get all the answers before you go into the, you know what I'm saying, to any meeting or sign anything, know what you're dealing with, because the business not going to tell you. If you don't know, that's part of the business is to exploit you.
Yep.
So make sure you know what you're dealing with. If you just want, you know what I'm saying, if these people finna give you, you know what I'm saying, an advancement and give you a budget and you take it, and then later on down the line you feel like you took that and you way worth more, there wasn't nobody fault but yours.
That part. Next thing we gonna drop, you gonna come back and holler at me, okay?
Hey, you already know what time it is.
Before you leave, please let everybody know where to find you, all social media, how they can get your clothes, all that good stuff.
On the Instagram, you can find me @headturner_clothing. You know what I'm saying? / Instagram. Then on Facebook, it's Head Turner Clothing. And also Facebook, Head Turner Evolution.
There you go. Y'all make sure y'all run it up. And definitely make sure you put that clap in rotation on your playlist. Black Lives Matter out right now. Add that too. Bosco, thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, for real. I will see you later, baby.
All right.
All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's Meet the Plug. Head Turner, Bosco, Young Nisa. We out.
Show me what you working with, just like that. Turn around, bend over, bring it back. Tell me what you working with, just like that. Turn around, bend over, bring it back. Boom, clap, oh, 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 boom, clap, oh.
Big ol' juicy booty, little ol' fruity booty, extra loose booty. That's a Pookie booty. That's a Chica booty. Big speaker booty. Dog meat booty. Oh, that's your Mika booty.